Hello students, today we are going to start Chapter 7 India, our country. We have gathered a lot of information about our planet Earth, okay, from the previous chapters we did. We have knowledge about different landforms on the Earth. In this chapter, we will link up our knowledge with our own country, India. Our country, India, is geographically vast with difference means diverse physical features. Diverse physical features means somewhere mountains are there, plateaus are there, desert area, coastal plains, islands. So its unique geographical setting makes it prominently noticeable to anyone who looks at the world map. If I talk about the location, India is located in the South Asia. This is whole Asia, and India is in the south of Asia. The lofty Himalayas, the highest peaks of Himalayas, they form geographical boundaries in the north. Here, they make a geographical boundary. Okay, they act as a barrier who is separating the or who is cut off India from the rest of the Asia. These Himalayas cut off the India from the rest of the Asia. If I talk about the southern part, it is peninsular part. Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal. Peninsular part means surrounded three sides by the seas. Surrounded by seas on three sides. This locational setting gives India and its immediate neighboring countries a unique geographical entity which separates India from the rest of the Asia, your Himalayas, your peninsular part. So the land comprising all the unique features collectively, that's why India is called Indian subcontinent. So what is the meaning of the word subcontinent? A country who is having unique geographical entity which makes it different from the rest of the continent. So India is also having unique geographical entity like somewhere mountains, somewhere plateaus, islands, okay, desert area. So it makes India Indian subcontinent. If I talk about size, India covers an area of 3.28 million square kilometers. The area covered by India is 3.28 million square kilometer. It is about 2.4% of the total world area. If I talk about the size, India is the seventh largest country of the world. First is your Russia. If I talk about population wise, then India is at number 2 and China is at number 1. India is the second most populous country of the world after China. If I talk about the mainland of India, here I'm going to talk about the mainland of India. So it extends from north to south, means from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Okay. So the mainland extends from north to south, Kashmir to Kanyakumari. It is 3,214 kilometers. And if I talk about east to west, then extend is 2,933 kilometers from Kutch in Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh. The southernmost point of country is Indira Point. It is in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. But after the tsunami of 2004, it greatly affected the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Then now the greater part of this southern point is submerged under the sea. It is submerged in the sea. Now we are going to talk about the latitudinal extension and longitudinal extension. Your latitudes are the circles that are parallel to your equator, and your longitudes are the lines from pole to poles that are longitudes. So latitudinal extension from south to north, if I talk about from south to north, it is 8 degree 4 north to 37 degree 6 north latitudes. It is located in the northern hemisphere, that's why here N coming. The Tropic of Cancer, which is passing through the middle, means almost through the middle of the country, it is at 23.5 degree north. It is at 23.5 degree north latitude, Tropic of Cancer. It roughly divides the country into two equal halves. Longitudinal extension. If I talk about the longitudinal extension from your west to east side. 68 degree 7 east, 97 degree 25 east. 68 degree 7 east, 97 degree 25 east. So it is located in the eastern hemisphere. Which hemisphere? Eastern hemisphere. If I talk about the great east-west longitude, if I talk about 29 degrees, this is 29 degrees, the time difference is 1 hour 56 minutes in the eastern and western limit. Because we know that each 1 degree of longitude local time is ahead by 4 minutes. If I talk about east side, that each 1 degree of longitude local time means it is ahead 4 minutes. 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes if we move eastwards. If sun rises in the east, means in Arunachal Pradesh, and sets in Gujarat, there is a time difference between 2 hours between Arunachal Pradesh and Gujarat. But our watches shows the same time. Why? It is because the standard meridian is passing through Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. Their 82 degree 30 east longitude is taken as the standard meridian for the India. Whatever the time is there at 82 degree 30 east longitude, that is taken as the standard time. So a standard meridian is passing through Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. Whatever the time is there at 82 degree 30 east longitude, that is taken for the whole of the country to avoid any kind of confusion. It is internationally known as Indian Standard Time. Our neighboring countries. 15,200 kilometers we are having land frontiers. We share a common boundaries with Pakistan, Afghanistan in the west side, China, Nepal, Bhutan in the north side, Bangladesh, Myanmar in the east side. If I talk about south, then Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India through Palk Strait and Gulf of Mannar. Maldives is also an island to the south of India. Political divisions of India. In India, there are 28 states and 8 union territories. The union territories are governed by administrators. They are appointed by the president. The 2 territories, means now there are 3, Delhi, Puducherry and Jammu Kashmir. They have been partially statehood, means it is partially all the state activities takes place, execution, legislature, they are having their own CM. So these are the union territories which are having partial statehood, who act as a state only, working as a state only. Rajasthan, it is the largest state in India, and your Goa is the smallest state in India. Largest is Rajasthan, smallest is Goa. See the union territories: Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, Delhi, Chandigarh. Now this is as one. Daman and Diu and Dadra Nagar Haveli. Now this is one union territory. Lakshadweep, Puducherry, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. These are the 8 union territories. These are the 28 states, okay, in India. Now this Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh is a union territory. Rest are your states. Uttar Pradesh is the most populous state, while Sikkim is the least populous state. Most populous state, population-wise, Uttar Pradesh is the most populous and Sikkim is the least populous. Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab and Jammu Kashmir. If I talk about Pakistan, some states are there who are sharing the boundaries with your Pakistan. Name those states: Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab and your Jammu and Kashmir. Now it is not a state. If I talk about China, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh. These 4 are there, have common boundaries with China. If I talk about Nepal, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Sikkim, West Bengal. Okay, these are with the Nepal. This is your West Bengal. Okay, West Bengal, Sikkim, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand. If I talk about Bhutan, Sikkim, Bangladesh, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh. They are having common boundaries with Bhutan. If I talk about Bangladesh, West Bengal, Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram. Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, Assam, Sikkim and West Bengal. If I talk about Myanmar, which were earlier known as Burma, then your Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram. They are having common boundaries with Myanmar. Here it is written whatever I have told you in the map. These are the neighboring countries of India: Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, China, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, and Maldives. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.